Divorce cases are increasing nowadays. What is the reason? Unrealistic expectations, personal aspirations, or impatience? I repeat again that divorce cases are increasing nowadays. What is the reason? Unrealistic expectations, personal aspirations, or impatience? Please start.
I think my opinion, the unrealistic expectation was the main reason for the increasing divorce cases. As nowadays the social media influence very widely. People start expecting odd and if their expectations are matched, they start with their confidence and they will have.
Friends, I think that the most important case because of personal aspiration, because we can see in earlier time that women were dependent on men, but nowadays they have their own employment and due to their own aspiration, they are free to do whatever they want. So I think divorce cases are.
Yes, gentlemen. Yes, everyone. I agree with Divyansh. The divorce cases are increasing nowadays. Might be the reason for personal aspirations because
and unsatisfied and they are also I agree with friends, but what I believe that impatience is also one of the reasons because we can see through the social media or through the apps we are getting so impatient about any struggle in our life, and the same thing is happening in the marriage life as well. So I think that impatience is also one of the reasons.
I think that
Which are increasing nowadays due to unrealistic expectations. Whenever there is a marriage proposal coming in our home, we always package of a guy or we see a package of a woman. We are in the unrealistic expectations of the family.
yes, gentlemen. I also agree with the unrealistic expectations is one of the main reason for the divorce nowadays because people have expectations before the marriage, but the same expectations aren't being carried out after the marriage. For first few days there will be.
Harshit point, we can also see that due to personal aspiration, women and men tend to spend more time towards their career, and due to that, they are spending less time with themselves to solve the problem.
Yes, I agree with Divyansh, but coming to the personal aspirations, nowadays there are not much, I guess, because in the past days there are few people whose families weren't allowed for the personal aspirations, but nowadays coming to the social changes or whatever they are happening, there are a chance of a personal aspirations. The husbands, the women, they are supporting for their partners for taking their personal aspirations, but the most probable thing that would be the unrealistic expectations.
and there are opportunities around the social media, so people always get better as people are getting educated. They always hope that their partner to be the perfect and also hope that they also should be the perfect. So I think unrealistic expectations are the reason.
Yes, I would also add to
Expectation somehow increasing the divorce rate, but friend, the basic reason is the impatience when the argument happens and they don't have the patience to solve it. They just want the quick solution, and the divorce is somehow the solution became at once. So I think the impatience is the basic reason why it is happening in the
Yes, I agree with Muriksa too. Yes, impatience also is the main reason, but there should be the mutual understanding between the partners so that the
Impatience is itself originated from the unrealistic expectations which is happening at the moment.
And they are not able to give proper time to their partners. So, as in the new labor laws,
We can see in the earlier times as our parents were.
friends, because of
Friends, in my
let's give a chance to Divyansh. Let him complete.
people have created a list of the expectation from their partner, and if their expectation are not getting fulfilled, then the conflict rate increases very rapidly. And also, as people are getting educated nowadays, so their expected list is increasing very rapidly. So they started expecting more with their partners.
Yes, I agree with Sheetal, and I also can say that
there are different visions for the future, and the partners are having different vision for their lifestyle choices. So they are not agreeing with each other as they have different aspirations also. Yes, I agree with the former speaker point, but friends, here we can see that after the marriage, the situation became changed and they have to become financial more independent. And in that somehow they don't have the patience to change the timing, to struggle with the change of timing. They want the quick luxury in their life after.
But I can also say that people.
Social media as well. So
But I can also say that partners is having the responsibilities. The major husband and wife, they both are having the major responsibilities in their life. So there are few expectations between them, but they are few before the marriage they are having the expectations eitherly, but after the marriage they are having the expectations. It shouldn't be happen because of these unrealistic expectations. There is a chance of divorces, and also we can
see that
Yes,
due to
absolutely.
personal
With
aspiration, if
husband,
their
as
personal
we have seen
aspiration
how
is
the
not fulfilled, they
getting
tend to
married,
become
getting
rude
married,
towards
even
partner and do not
having a high
understand
level
the
of
feelings of
experience
other.
with the help
So
of
I think
these
if
media,
the
they
main
used
reason
to
for
get
divorce
set
are
up
personal
expectations
aspirations.
to that. But after once they get married, the clearer picture comes into the picture and everything get the ruling. That is why the divorce cases are also increasing.
Gentlemen, we can also take the example of alimony cases which are happening nowadays.
Because
Some people are
the majority of people who are of age around 25 to 35 are having the impatience issue, because when they go to office they are spending more time over there, and because of that they are not able to they see other people and their expectation increases, and because of expectation increases, when they expect the same thing from their partner, and when the expectations are not met, the communication gap starts coming, and because of that communication gap they are not able, rather than solving that effectively, they are preferring to quit the relationship. So impatience is one of the reasons. Secondly, as the women have started becoming more financially dependent and they are earning, now they are able to answer back to their partner. So because of this, the major issue is coming.
I completely agree with the Jyoti, as we know that nowadays the trend of the nuclear family is also increasing a lot. So in the nuclear families, if there are conflict occurs between the partners, so there is no one to resolve that conflict. So the people expect to live alone, that also leads to the divorce.
and I can also support the unrealistic expectations with the point of social media. Most of the partners are into the social media and they feel this is the actual life by seeing the influencers, and they become inferior among themselves, and these unrealistic expectations will carry out these divorce cases nowadays. And we also see that there are many alimony cases nowadays happening in the society, and these cases are also coming into the social media, and these are also transforming the good relationships into the divorce.
Yes,
Now we are entering that serious period. Also, we have to people have to evolve according to that. Now, if a person is having the unrealistic expectations based on the past societal conditioning, then that person will be having the unrealistic expectations from their partner. While one partner is moving with the society with the time, but the other one is not, is still stuck in those old unrealistic expectations. So that is also a reason why divorce.
Adding to
I
Kriti's
completely
point,
agree with
I
the
want to
Kriti
add
point,
a
but
very
we can
important
also
point
see
that
that there is some issue
the
with the
people who
ego
are
as well in the
pursuing
present
their
time.
aspiration,
Because
they
we
tend
know
to
that
be educated,
life
and
has
due to
come
that
with
they
ups and
know
downs, but
about
still
the
in the
law
marriage
very
which
much,
happens
and
more in the
it is
recent
quite
marriages.
easy
But
in
people
India to
don't
get
settle
divorced
for them and
because
don't
of the
discuss
law.
about their problem, rather than it go for the ego due to the impatience and individualism, and it is the basic reason why that.
And I can also add that in this era, most of the unrealistic expectations happens because of people are into the arranged marriages, where people are mostly getting into the government job holders, and there is an expectations before the marriages, and there is an another phase of the persons after the marriage. This is also causing the divorce nowadays.
I completely agree with the previous speaker, as the people's expectations, which are actually the impractical, are not fulfilled. It sometimes leads to their impatience ultimately, to listeners to the conflicts and then
Partners are encouraged to take divorces nowadays.
Friends, also one more thing, there is unrealistic financial expectations is also there, because lifestyle also often tied with the help of social media created pressure, and to showcase that they are having a happy lifestyle, they kept the unexpected
Yes,
expectations.
I completely agree with Shagun. There is an inferiority building happening towards themselves, and this is also causing the divorce cases. Yes, I agree with Shagun.
Women have become more peculiar, as in the traditional system, only the male were the people who were financially stable, but now the female is also earning, so they expect that they should also fulfill the
right? They are trying to follow the agnostic approach, and because of that agnostic approach, they are not able to create that bond with their partner, and due to which the rise in the impatience is coming between them. And because
Friends, I do agree with your point that yes, impatience is an issue, but it is not a core issue. Core issue is setting up
Yes.
an unrealistic expectations.
Yes, I agree with Shagun. Yes,
This is
impatience
also
is not
there.
only the core
And
issue
second
because
thing, when expectations are unrealistic, even the smallest of disagreement will start feeling very acceptable.
yes, the impatience
I
can
agree
be
with the point of
the
Shagun, but
impatience can be
friends, I can also
countered out
say
by
that
the mutual
in that
understanding
manner,
actually.
the impatience can be also the core issue because due to the impatience, they don't able to handle the unrealistic expectation. They can't stop themselves from
Monisha, I can also say that impatience can be countered out with the mutual understanding from the partners because most of the time they spend each other. They have that opinions between themselves. The mutual understanding could decrease the impatience. This wouldn't be the major reason for the divorce cases. The unrealistic expectations would be the major reason because
and then the unrealistic expectations can also be solved. But impatience when starts building, the communication gap starts coming, and because of this communication gap, the things start in this way.
yes, the communication gap comes, but the families would sit along and they can discuss about themselves and they can sort out the problems.
If the one partner is not expressing himself, that person and another person cannot like unrealistic. This is also an example of the one. Nowadays, people in the relationship
Okay, just a minute, guys. I want Deepa, Kirti, or Kriti, I guess. What is the right pronunciation? Kriti, right? Huh? Deepa, Kriti, and yes, Deepa and Kriti to participate more. And apart from that, Jatin, yeah, that is Vaibhav, can participate, and Divyansh can participate. Chalo, 4 log.
Friends, as we all know that social media impact us increased nowadays, and it is not limited to the urban areas only. It is extended to the rural areas also. And from there, the people get influenced from their lifestyle, and it will not happen in the actual life. So when the expectations are not met, they went for the divorce case. And apart from that, we can also refer to a statistic that around 53% of the cases happen at the age of 25 to 30. And that is because people are not able to meet their expectations and that led to further divorce.
Since marriage is a second name of compromise, it requires compromise and adaptability. Nowadays, people are not ready to compromise their marriages, which is also due to the highest and the unrealistic expectations. So, this is the reason why the divorce cases are increasing. The core reason is setting up the unrealistic expectations, while the personal aspiration and the ambition can be
people
considered
had very less personal aspiration.
Yes,
They
and to the
understood
point of
each other and
here I have some different opinion on it because we can also say that due to the social media or the quick reel consumption, we have the impatience on our emotional control as well. People don't mind and don't think before speaking, and they somehow hurt their other partner as well. So due to the anger, frustration, anxiety, they hurt their partner, and this is somehow become the reason of their divorce as they are both
But
financially.
since I want to highlight
So
where
in that
is the
manner, I
source
think
of that
impatience-
anger is coming. The source of that anger is coming from the expectations that we are having from a partner, the unrealistic expectation. That is the source of anger that we are having, and due to which the divorce cases are in.
Unrealistic expectation is one of the reasons, but however, the impatient is the more dominating one because as Monisha said, with the increase in the social media, people try to replicate the same thing. They are getting influenced with others, and when the expectations are not met, they are becoming more impatient. As we can also see in the recent data, the major of the divorce which are happening in India is currently 1%. Out of it, that 30 to 40% are coming from metro city, and in the age group of 25 to 35. This is the age when people are more in the work, and when they are going to office, they are trying to observe other people, and when they observe other people, they are trying to replicate the same in their life. And when the things are
I agree with your point, but I would like to add there are a lot of ups and downs in the relationship. And when the people are not met with the expectations, they don't settle for the good communication or talk. They rather go for the divorce business. So unrealistic
Individual expect the constant happiness in their relationship, and if the value of the
people are living alone in the
problems
mental.
comes in their life, instead of solving them, they expect that should be solved automatically, and they
Solving the miscommunication, they are trying to quit the relationship.
Okay, okay, understood guys. Okay. शीतल, अगर तुम्हारा पॉइंट इनकम्प्लीट रह जाता है एंड समबडी इंटरप्ट्स यू इन बिटवीन, तो ऐसे गंदी शक्ल नहीं बना देनी है कि अरे यार अभी पॉइंट रह गया मेरा बीच में, ठीक है? ऐसे सिर्फ थोड़ा सा स्माइल कर देना क्योंकि यू कंटिन्यू प्लीज़, है ना? ऐसे अपने चेहरे पे दिखाना नहीं है कि मुझे गुस्सा आ गया या आई एम फ्रस्ट्रेटेड. और जतिन, किसी को इंटरप्ट नहीं करना है बीच में. वैभव, ठीक है? आज तुमने बैलेंस था, डोमिनेट नहीं किया ज़्यादा, क्योंकि तुम्हारे माइक से आज आवाज़ भी कम आ रही थी इसलिए, ठीक है? तो बहुत ध्यान से मुझे सुनना पड़ रहा था, बट इट वॉज गुड इनफ. आई वॉज एबल टू ग्रास्प द पॉइंट्स. बट द पॉइंट इज़ कि हम बहुत पॉइंट रिपीट कर रहे थे. जैसे ज़्यादा टाइम ऑफिस में स्पेंड करते हैं एंड देन दे सी अदर पीपल एंड देन दे हैव एक्सपेक्टेशंस एंड एवरीथिंग. ये 2-3 बार रिपीट हुआ है. अभी हुआ, एक स्टार्टिंग में भी तुमने दिया था. रिपीट नहीं करने पॉइंट्स. इम्पेशेंट हो जाते हैं. कम्युनिकेशन गैप वाला, जो कम्युनिकेशन गैप के भी पॉइंट तुमने 2-3 बार दिए, वो भी नहीं करना है. दैट मीन्स वी आर लैकिंग ऑन द कॉन्टेंट दैट वी आर हैविंग.
वो एग्जांपल अलग था ना पहले वाले में, तो कम्युनिकेशन गैप वाला.
कम्युनिकेशन गैप तो खुद इम्पेशेंट का एग्जाम्पल है, उसका रीज़न है वो, ठीक है? तो वो तो तुम लीड के लिए ही कर रहे हो, राइट? और शीतल, बाकी तुमने अच्छे पॉइंट्स दिए यार, है ना? बट इनकम्प्लीट मत रखा करो. अगर बोलना स्टार्ट कर दिया तो बोलते रहा करो. अगर हो भी जाता है इनकम्प्लीट, मान लो नहीं बोलने दिया किसी ने, तो कोई बात नहीं है ना, लेट देम बी. और ऐसे थोड़ा सा हैव अ माइल्ड स्माइल ऑन योर फेस. ओके, शगुन, वेरी गुड यार. शगुन, वेरी गुड पार्टिसिपेशन एंड वेरी गुड पॉइंट्स ऑल्सो. दिव्यांश, तुम पे मैं लास्ट में बात करती हूँ तुमसे. कुंजना, हम तो बहुत लेंदी लेक्चरेट ही दे रहे हैं, है ना? स्टार्टिंग में हमने स्टार्ट किया, 2 मिनट हमने ही बोला है, तो ये नहीं करना है. इट वाज वेरी लेंदी. और क्या था, बाकी सारे पॉइंट्स अच्छे हैं. तुमने एक पॉइंट बोला था कि एनकरेज किया जाता है आजकल लोगों को डाइवोर्स लेने के लिए. ये कौन कर रहा है?
मैम एनकरेज मतलब वो जो लीगल रिफॉर्म्स जो अभी आए हैं रिसेंट, जिसमें ज़्यादा
वो एनकरेजमेंट थोड़ी है. इट इज़ द सल्यूशन टू गेट आउट ऑफ द मैरिज इफ़ यू आर नॉट हैप्पी विद दैट, है ना? तो वो लोग उसको एनकरेजमेंट, मतलब देर आर 2 साइड्स ऑफ एवरी लॉ. होता है ना, किसी किसी लॉ में लूप होल्स होते हैं और हर में होते हैं. दे आर ऑलवेज 2 साइड्स. तो आप कैसे यूज़ कर रहे हो, दैट इज़ योर पॉइंट, और वैसे कुछ करके कर सकता है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, वैभव का मैंने बता दिया है, रिपीट नहीं करना है. हर्षित, वेरी गुड पार्टिसिपेशन, वेरी गुड पॉइंट्स, वेरी गुड प्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ पॉइंट्स एंड डिलीवरी ऑफ पॉइंट्स ऑल्सो, बहुत अच्छे. दीपा, फ्लुएंसी में इशू है दीपा, हम बहुत रुक रुक के बोलते हैं. आप रुक रुक के बोलोगे तो कोई सामने वाला, फिर कोई और इंसान इंटरप्ट कर देगा आपको वहाँ पे, राइट? तो थोड़ा उस पर ध्यान देना. एंड यू आर नॉट पार्टिसिपेटिंग वेरी वेल, यू आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन केओस. जब हम भीड़ के साथ बोलेंगे तो फिर कैसे सुनाई देगा? इफ़ यू रियली वॉन्ट योर पॉइंट टू बी हर्ड, तो फिर आपको अकेले अलग से बोलना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? सिर्फ भीड़ के हिस्से में होकर नहीं बोलना है. हाँ जी.
जब डोमिनेटिंग कैरेक्टर बोलना बंद करता है, उसके 10 बार आप बोलना अपना पॉइंट देना स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. मैं ऐसे टाइम गैप ढूंढ रही थी कि डोमिनेटिंग कैरेक्टर बंद करने के बाद में स्टार्ट करूँ, बट उस टाइम पे सब लोग बोल.
कौन था तुम्हारे हिसाब से, अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, हु वाज द डोमिनेटिंग कैरेक्टर?
मैम कैमरा वो था, कैमरा इज नॉट ऑन.
सॉरी अगेन.
मैम उनका नाम नहीं पता, बट उनका कैमरा ऑन था.
उनका कैमरा ऑन था. अच्छा, हर्षित का होगा. हर्षित, कैमरा ऑन करके दिखाओ, तुम थे क्या? ये वाले थे? ठीक है, तो
मैम जतिन का भी ऑन है मैम।
पर वो आज डोमिनेट नहीं कर रहा था, ठीक है। तो ऐसा नहीं होता है दीपा कि डोमिनेटिंग कैरेक्टर बोलता है उसके बाद हमें बोलना होता है। पहले चीज़ तो हमें थोड़े से वैल्यूएबल पॉइंट्स देने होता है जो कि थोड़े सेंसिबल हैं, थोड़ा आवाज़ अच्छा रखनी होती है, और हमें देखना होता है कि कौन सा इंसान अपना पॉइंट ख़त्म करने वाला है। समबडी हु इज़ स्पीकिंग एंड हु इज़ ऑलमोस्ट डन विद देयर पॉइंट, कि वो अपना पॉइंट बस ख़त्म करने की तरफ है, उससे जस्ट पहले मैं अपना पॉइंट दे दूँ, ठीक है। तो दैट इज़ द वे वी यूज। उससे डोमिनेटिंग कैरेक्टर का कोई रोल नहीं है। हर्षी, तुमने बहुत ज़्यादा पॉइंट रिपीट नहीं किए थे, सिर्फ एक पॉइंट रिपीट किया था, वो था कि आफ्टर द जॉब एंड बिफोर द जॉब उनकी कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशंस होती हैं एंड एवरीथिंग। वो पॉइंट एक था जो तुमने रिपीट किया था, उसके बाद ज़्यादा रिपीटेशन नहीं था, ठीक है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट मोनिष्का, गुड पॉइंट्स। एंड एक पॉइंट तुमने दिया था जो मुझे समझ नहीं आया, विच इज़ लाइक कि दे आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स क्विक लग्जरी, और उसके लिए वो सोशल मीडिया की तरफ जाना होता है उन्हें शादी के बाद। ऐसा क्या था ये?
मैम मैं भी भूल गई।
अच्छा ओके, बाकी सब ठीक था। कृति, थोड़ा सा पार्टिसिपेशन इंक्रीज़ करेंगे, बहुत लेट एंटर करते हैं हम लोग ग्रुप में, तो कम पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे, तो मतलब कम पार्टिसिपेशन है तो हमारा ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स भी नहीं दे पाएंगे। पॉइंट्स नहीं देंगे तो हमारा थॉट प्रोसेस पता नहीं चलेगा, हमारा एक्सप्रेशन पता नहीं चलेगा, हमारा ग्रुप बिहेवियर पता नहीं चलेगा। तो पार्टिसिपेट मोर। नाउ कमिंग टू दिव्यांश, मुझे काफ़ी तुम्हारे पॉइंट समझ नहीं आए, बिकॉज एक तो तुम फ्रेम नहीं कर रहे हो अच्छे से। पहली चीज़ तुमने बोली कि अभी जो है वो लॉ की बेटर नॉलेज हो गई है विमेन को, तो इसलिए डाइवोर्स केसेस बढ़ गए हैं, कि पहले उनको नहीं पता था कि डाइवोर्स ले सकते हैं, तो अब उन्हें पता चल गया है। ये कहना है तुम्हारा? मैं कंफर्म कर रही हूँ दोबारा।
यस मैम, मतलब इजी हो गया है, मतलब पहले लोगों को पता भी नहीं होता था क्या
लोगों
process
को कि
है।
तुमने विमेन बोला था, लोग या विमेन?
वुमेन स्पेसिफिक।
एक पॉइंट और तुमने दिया था विच इज़ कि पहली जो एस्पिरेशंस होती थी विमेन की वो बहुत कम होती थी, अब उनकी एस्पिरेशंस बहुत ज़्यादा हो गए। तुम्हें क्या दिक्कत है? तुम
मैम मतलब दिक्कत कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन मैम जैसे पहले मतलब गांव में जो मतलब वुमेन रहती थी,
तो मतलब डाइवोर्स का कारण ये है कि एक तो महिलाएं पढ़नी लिखनी नहीं चाहिए, एक तो उनके गोल्स क्यों हो रहे हैं ज़्यादा, दूसरा उनको किसने बता दिया डाइवोर्स ले सकते हैं, इनको बताना ही बंद करो,
फ्रेम नहीं कर पाए
है ना। हाँ, तो आप फ्रेम भी नहीं कर पाए, और दूसरा ये तो थॉट प्रोसेस भी अच्छा नहीं है यार, कि इनको अच्छे से नॉलेज किसने दे दी कि डाइवोर्स ले सकते हैं, तो ऐसे ही ठीक थी, इन्हें पता ही नहीं था, तो वो नहीं अच्छा पॉइंट है, राइट। सो आइदर यू आर नॉट फ्रेमिंग इट वेल और आइदर यू आर नॉट थिंकिंग इट वेल, तो दोनों में जो भी इशू है उसको फिक्स करो, ठीक है। ओके, सो दैट इज ऑल फॉर टुडे गाइस। एनीथिंग एल्स, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? हाँ जी
मैम, जो लेंथी प्रोसेस था ना, मतलब कितने देर तक बोलना चाहिए? स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं तो कितना लॉन्ग?
आपका पॉइंट 2 लाइन का होना चाहिए कि आप उसको 20 सेकेंड्स 30 सेकेंड्स में ख़त्म कर दें, ठीक है। इतने में छोटे कम शब्दों में ज़्यादा बात आप बोल दें, वो बहुत होगा।
मैम मुझे ना इनिशियल पॉइंट्स ही नहीं समझ आती, अनरियलिस्टिक पे बोलो, पर्सनल पे बोलो, सब पे एक सारे ही ठीक लग रहे हैं मुझे।
जो तुम्हें ज़्यादा ठीक लगे, जो तुम्हें ज़्यादा ठीक लगे उस पर जा सकते हो ना। इन सब पे काफ़ी सारे पॉइंट्स आ सकते हैं, और ये घुमा फिरा के एक दूसरे से रिलेटेड ही हैं, तो आप कोई भी लेके दूसरे पे जा सकते थे, ऐसे एक से दूसरे पे स्विच कर सकते थे, इनडायरेक्टली नॉट डायरेक्टली, ठीक है। ओके, दैट इज ऑल फॉर टुडे गाइस, बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड डे, बाय बाय।
मैम वो ओके,
बताओ
मेरा वो पॉइंट था कि जो आपने भी बोला ना, वो ये था कि हम मैरिज के बाद मतलब मैरिज से पहले और मैरिज के बाद में बहुत सारी चेंजिंग होती है, और हम जब सोशल मीडिया ऐप्स की और उनके रियल कपल देखते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि सब कुछ बिल्कुल बढ़िया सा है, और हमें तुरंत ही वैसा ही फाइनेंशियल भी चाहिए होता है उनकी तरह, और रियल लाइफ लग्जरीज भी चाहिए होती है उन्हीं की तरह। तो ये इम्पेशेंस होता है, हमें थोड़ा पेशेंस रख के उस पर काम करना चाहिए।
ये डाइवोर्स का रीज़न तो नहीं, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी तुम्हें पता होता है कि सामने वाले की फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन कैसी है। जब हम अनरियलिस्टिक एक्सपेक्टेशंस की बात करते हैं तो हम उन चीज़ों की बात करते हैं कि मुझे ऐसे ट्रीट किया जाना चाहिए, मुझे वैसे ट्रीट किया जाना चाहिए, मेरी ऐसे बात कोई सुने, मुझे ऐसे कोई गिफ्ट्स ला के दे। तो वो सारी जो एक्सपेक्टेशंस है जो आपको किसी दूसरे से सुन के आती हैं या फिर आपने अपने मन में बना रखी हैं, तो वो चीज़ें होती हैं जिनको हम अनरियलिस्टिक एक्सपेक्टेशंस बोलते हैं, ठीक है।
जैसे किसी ने फाइनेंशियल दिया तो मैंने उसे में ऐड ऑन किया था, बस।
कोई बात नहीं है ना, चल जाएगा। ओके, गुड इनफ। सो दैट इज ऑल फॉर टुडे गाइस, बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड डे।
मुझे साइकोलॉजी बैच के बारे में पूछना था।